Hi, this is Jim Pallarino. Um, Pretty fascinating stuff I got here from William Cooper. I assume he's still alive. 'Cause, I kind of set it up uh, whereby one of these traditional conspiracy type theorists um, on talk radio, and there are a lot of them, I believe, would be sort of fake assassinated. Uh, but this guy is really informative. Um, I'm watching a video. I'll leave the hyperlink below. Please allow this video from Bill Cooper and what I'm saying here now to remain on YouTube. Pretty interesting. He said, our founding fathers, this was a great experiment, America. Um, the experiment, this new world. This is what America and North and South America have been called, but the New World, right? We had 13 original colonies. Right now there are 13 countries in South America. Countries in North America, I believe there are only 9. But 13, there's a lot of symbolism with regards to 13 on the dollar bill. Now here he kind of says something that's not true, and then he coughs a little after because he's telling you that that's not true. Basically, 13 is a holy number, and there is nothing except God, the Creator, that can change 13 from some sort of holy number that it is now into something that's not ultimately holy. And the reason why is because our sun, or our planet, revolves around the sun in a 365-day cycle. If you take the 365 days, right, and divide it by 13, you would have 28.0769 days in each month, right? When you subtract the 28, this is the remainder that you would have, 0.0769. So you got 28 days in 13 months. Then this is where I think the holiness comes in, the wonderfulness, the Creator. Out of all numbers, you take this remainder here and you multiply it by 13, and you get the whole number 1. That would mean in a calendar year, 365 days, if it was divided into 13 even months of 28 days, every 13 years would be a leap year, with precisely 1 day added on. 13 is a holy number. There's nothing that can change that. The Knights Templar were rounded up and thrown into prisons and that sort of thing by Prince Philip of France and the Pope together on the 13th. That regardless of that, Knights Templar are a Christian organization. Despite that, there's nothing really that can change 13 from being a holy number. Not even something like that. According to Bill Cooper, the New World became sort of like a warped ideology developed with regards to the New World and the New World Order, and as seen by George Herbert Walker Bush. But basically, the New World experiment, the New World Order, is man governing himself. The New World Order, the way it's supposed to be, is man in complete freedom and liberty governing himself. In other words, anarchy. A perfect society. Anarchy. No government, which is force. Government is force. Government is always force. There's no government. Uh, Everyone can govern themselves, their own individual self. No need for a king, queen, president, Congress, the Supreme Court, or any of that. Anarchy. Um, that is the most perfect society that the human being can live under, in love and peace and truth and all those things, and anarchy without government. This is the original meaning behind the New World. This is according to Bill Cooper, and he seems to be a pretty learned man, and I think he's correct on that. Um, it's kind of hard for me to remember my childhood oh so much, but my father would teach me quite a lot of things. He was very learned. Pretty much everything I saw that he showed me with regards to like everything on TV and in the newspapers was like kind of like not true. I don't know, but he showed me really that the assassination of JFK, that was true, and so Bill Cooper, and that scared me. Um, and I didn't know why he was assassinated, JFK. I was led to believe is because the Freemasons, killed their king. But according to Bill Cooper here, JFK was not the Freemasons' king. So what this killing was a revenge of secret societies. What it symbolized was a revenge of secret societies upon the Catholic Church, because JFK was Catholic. So, and he was shot by his driver. When you see the unedited Zapruder film, you'll see that he was shot by his driver. Said his name is William Greeley, who died in 1985. The Dr. Zapruder film doesn't really make sense if you watch it. There's like a head wound and lots of blood here, right on this side, and it's so much so that it looks like an exit wound rather than what it's alleged to be, like what they say it's alleged to be, like an entry wound. There's not blood coming out like that in an entry wound from where Zapruder was filming it. The special effects they put in made it look like an exit wound. So that one there never really made sense to me. But when you watch the unedited tape, it was the driver that shot and killed JFK, and it wasn't not the Masons. It was not because the Masons killed a king. It was this symbolism, uh, revenge upon Catholic Church, which is still in existence and doing fine, as far as I know, despite JFK's murder. So, pretty useless murder. And other things of note from what I watched, the original bird in the U.S. seal dollar was a phoenix, which symbolizes the sun and the rising out of the ashes, a sacrifice and then a rebirth. Um, Sacrifice, death, rebirth, the phoenix. Um, the symbolism behind the Masons killing the king and all that has to do with having a free uh, society capable of governing, each person governing themselves. Uh, Also, the founding fathers overthrew, I guess you could say, King George III. But also, like quickly thereafter, the French Revolution occurred, and that was a Mason Freemason sort of thing, where they had the French Revolution in there. The French Revolution, and the king of France died in that. So they tried to regurgitate feudal slavery with Karl Marx, Marxism, that very hate-filled literature, the Communist Manifesto. I don't see how anyone can read that and say, yeah, I'm on board with that. I want to get communist. But, okay, where I fit into all this, I have no idea. I actually don't. Bye.